think one of the things that the film speaks to is is how that generation now, is still living with the pain and passion of that time.
In the 60s, we broke loose, and I'm kind of proud of what we did. Everybody was being drafted by the lottery at that time. So we'd get up in the morning and smoke our morning joint and drink our Pepsi-Cola, and then talk about who was being drafted today and what we were going to do. What could he do to get out? One of the methods, the most radical I saw, we would stay up all night and then take a few pain pills, and he'd put his arm on the coffee table, and Al would take a baseball bat and go pop, and we'd break the small bone twice. When I talked to Bob, Bob lived it. He lived in that period of time, and his experience was similar, except he didn't sell draft cards. And I would sell these draft cards, blank draft cards, a driver's license, and a birth registration card to universities, especially to fraternities, so that they could get in a bar and drink.
So it was a little different.
Yeah, a little different. He didn't have to answer questions like, what communist youth group are you associating with?
Is that the kind of stuff they were asking you, the FBI?
Yeah. They would throw out communist doctrine to me, and I didn't know what they were talking about. I knew a little bit about Mao. I knew the name Mao. I'm sure those guys, FBI guys, just said, this kid's just dumb. He should be an actor. Bob's he's quite capable of directing and acting at the same time, obviously. He doesn't want to seem like a director giving you a direction, and he doesn't want to seem like an actor acting.
For Bob, when he has to wear two hats, it makes the pressure on the rest of the crew and the organization and the preparation that much more important. And particularly because when you have actors like the cast that we have come in, there wasn't a chance to do a table read. There wasn't a chance to do extensive rehearsal with pretty much anybody. And, that creates added pressure on the director. So there was a lot of, production help to protect him and protect his process.
What he's really trying to do is just get at a living moment, and it's a very clever way he does it. It's like working with Terry Malick, I was doing a scene, and Terry was looking at the scene, and he'd look up at this tree. He'd look back at the scene, and then he'd look up at the tree. And he finally said, "Cut, that was good, Nick, that's good, but look at this tree." John Tall, these caterpillars have eaten holes in all these leaves. Let's shoot the caterpillars. And,
Well, I think on that note, we're all going to take a minute to go look at the caterpillars in the trees. And thank Nick Nolte and Bill Holderman. And thank you all. Good night.